the things that you're hearing right now are just your inner thoughts. You've gone crazy. You've lost it. You don't hear a single thing. I don't know what you're talking about. Hi. Hello. It's me, the local virtual baker, Saltea Kichee. Hi. Hello. Hi. Hello. It's me. We're doing stuff. We're doing things today. Yeah. We're doing the baking. We're doing the cooking. We're doing all that sort of stuff and whatnot today. Would you believe it? I'm concerned a bit. Concerned? I'm not sure if concerned is exactly the correct word to use here, but it's like... I don't know how to I don't know how to explain it. Sorry, I was just looking at twitter.com. I have it's a bad habit, I do apologize, but, oh shoot, what was I gonna say? Oh yeah, I'm concerned about today because like, I did a thing again today. I might have had a little snack, a little bit of thing to eat, and I don't feel weighed down yet. But that could change at any moment, really. It could change right here, it could change right now. I could fall asleep in the next few minutes, who's to say? But we are baking today. And I am going to be baking some stuff, baking some things, for the lot that may or may not know. Yesterday, we did some stuff on stream. We did a few stuff, we did a few things, mostly, oh wait, it's not showing. Mostly those things were this stuff and things. We were making some VTuber breads and whatnot. And so I've actually just picked out 5 of the ones that intrigued me the most, and these are the ones that we're making today. We are going to be making Yomi, we're going to be making Cami, Eros, Nitya, and Daya. We're going to be making these 5 breads, or at least attempting to, and I'm intrigued. I want to see how these are going to turn out. I think they're going to turn out nicely. And I've already worked on one because I have yet another double. Oh. Thank you. thank you. Yeah, I forgot my one thing was muted, but the other one wasn't. Thank you very much. Hi there, Mr. Sir Saline. I can't pronounce your name, and I'm not going to try because I'm in the midst of explaining, and I'm also needing to breathe. So. Yeah, anyways, I have already made one of the breads for today, one of those breads being the one for Eros, and you'll probably take acknowledgement to something, because I talked about this the other day, of like, oh yeah, I want to use ammonia carbonate for bread.
I've done some research, and that is a terrible idea because since how the ammonia breaks down and how the ammonia escapes, like cookies and stuff, it's more safe for cookies because the ammonia has somewhere to escape. But the bread, the gluten and all that kind of traps all the ammonia in. So unless we want to taste like something that is borderline rotten, I do not want to do that. I might do some more research. Maybe sometime down the line, I'm not sure. It'll be some personal research. I need to find out what's enough to consume and what is too much to kill me. So I gotta figure that out. But aside from that, I have had to forbid using any sort of ammonia because I don't want to poison people, and I also don't want to poison myself. But yeah, I just did the research, and apparently ammonia, not good. It will kill someone. Well, kill might be a little bit of an exaggeration and hyperbole, but it will not taste good at the end of the day, which is what I'm worried about, more or less. Yes, it might be safe, but if it doesn't taste good, then what's the point, you know? But yeah, aside from all of that, I am working on all of these breads today, and I have decided, because I never really do this very often, I never really kind of make the breads on stream, but today we're going to be making all 4 breads, the 4 breads here on stream. And my idea of why I did one of the breads right now is because if I do the one, that's going to be ready to work as I finish this one, and that will be done, and then I can work on this one, and when I'm done with working on this one, I can work on that one, and when I'm done working on that one, I can work on this one, and when I'm done with that one, I can work on this one, and then I can go back up here, finish that, and then finish this. You know, it's like a conveyor belt of sorts, of like, oh yeah, I already have the Eros one done, so then we're going to work on Yomi. And when I'm done with Yomi, we'll go to Kami. When we go to Kami, we'll go to Nidal. When we go to Nidal, we'll go to Daya. And by the time we're done with Daya, we go back to Eros, because their bread's going to be very done. And then we go down the list. So yes, that is the course of action today. That is the plan of action. And we are going to be getting right into it. We're going to just start baking. Not much really else to it. So let's get to it, yes? Okay. We are good to go. Yeah, we're good to go. All right, let's do it. Hey, yeah. So, I'm not sure if it's even noticeable, but I do have a new oven. So today, on top of testing some VTuber breads and whatnot, I am also stress testing my Got it. Okay, I'm also sorry, there was a bug. Stress testing my oven, so I'm going to be trying to see how that works. So, yeah, let's go down the list. Let's see, what bread should I work on first? Well, first one I have written down here is a banana bread, so that's going to be fun to do, so let's do that one first. I got to move this big-ass cantaloupe out of the way, though, and bring out my utensils, my materials, my means to an end, and other words, baking equipment. And I have these 2 extremely, very nicely soft and ripened bananas. These are gonna be useful to make a really good bread. Oh. I know some probably would say that these bananas probably gone spoiled because like the flesh of the banana is really, really soft and it feels really squishy and it's really dark. But if you don't know, like this is like primo like banana to make like banana bread. I'm not making the banana bread that we might all be thinking about, but it's kind of it's literal bananas. It's a literal banana bread in the sense that it's a banana that's being made into a yeasted bread versus like a quick dough, which a quick bread, which is more akin to like the cake and all that whatnot, you know? This is like bread. This is like real bread, if that makes sense. Yeah, these are real soft too. It's gonna be nice. Okay, I'm also thinking that, yeah, okay, so this banana, there are 2 bananas in there and it's only like 324. So, I mean, 252. So, if this ever happens, you need to substitute whatever's left with milk. 324. There we go. It says 23, but you know what? That is close enough for me. Huh, I just also realized that my... What is it? Not no, my camera. It kind of autofocused. Huh, I didn't know bananas. I didn't know my camera did that. Alright. Well, either way. So, I hope you have been having a good day. Today we're just making some bread. And I guess unlike other bread streams and whatnot, am actually making the bread, which is fun. But, what is it? What's the word here? What am I trying to think of? I'm losing my train of thought. I was gonna mention something, but I don't know. I can't remember what I was gonna talk about. It'll come back to me. If it's really important and it's something I really want to talk about, then it will come back to me. And if it doesn't, then it simply wasn't something worth talking about. That is how it works. That's how my brain works. And period. End of sentence. Nothing more. Nothing else to that sentence I gotta say. That's it. Period. Nothing else. Okay. Wait. Did I write down? I know I wrote down all these recipes, and I know they should work, but I have to second guess myself because I saw weird numbers, and I was fine. I was correct. Well, like, I was wrong, but it's fine with the numbers I'm presuming here. Because this is very heavily based on my potato bread recipe, and I was trying to go through the numbers, through the semantics of, oh, how much yeast do I need to use? And for a second I thought it was way too much, but it seems to be just fine. I got my... Some of this got in my mouth. It would be fine if it was just bananas and cream, but this was also a bit of yeast as well, and it's strange flavor, to say at the very least. You know, come to think of it, I want to see. I wish I knew how I could explain what the flavor of yeast tastes like, because on one hand, I've kind of more or less smelled it. I've never actually gone out of my way to try and taste it, but at the same time, I'm not psychopathic enough to go out and go like, you know what, let me just go eat a thing of raw yeast, because why not? I'm a little silly, but I'm not stupid, and that is a little bit too silly for me. I do not want to find out what raw yeast tastes like, because it's weird. I don't really have an explanation to why I don't want to do it, but I will tell you this much, I just don't want to, and there's nothing that can really entice me to do it. It just sounds weird, and seems weird, and feels weird, and is weird. It's just weird. Okay. I forgot, who's this bread? Oh, yeah, me. Okay. I was thinking for a second, like, whose bread is this again? I kind of forgot for a moment, but remember. You know, there is a lot of streams that I would like to do. I'm just thinking about some. Oh my god, I'm such a goddamn mess. Ugh. So anyways, there are some streams I want to do. I've been thinking about these streams, and I think that they would be kind of fun to showcase, but one of these streams I've been thinking about doing I really want to do a stream on like how do I concept these recipes to begin with. Like where do the thoughts come from? But at the same time, it's like I don't know how to explain it because to be 100% transparent, a lot of these recipes are just kind of like flicking stuff to the wall and seeing what literally sticks or not. I don't really have too much of a method other than just like putting some numbers in, and if the numbers vibe with me correctly, then I will do it. It's weird to explain, but whenever I make bread recipes, I just go purely off of vibes. Like, I believe there was someone, I think last stream, talking and asking about how do you, well, probably not last stream, but there was someone talking about, asking about how do I make all these bread recipes so quickly? And as I have already mentioned, it is partially vibes. I kind of do make these bread recipes and whatnot purely based off vibes, because it's like, you know what, I want to try and make this, I just want to make this bread recipe, why not, right? And then there's some recipes that do have a bit more methodical thought behind them, but more of the majority than not, a lot of these recipes are based on vibes. And sometimes if it's a bread recipe that I don't really know what I'm doing, then yeah, it's gonna be 100% based on vibes. Like this banana bread recipe I have, this was a culmination based on vibes, because your traditional way of like doing baker's percentage and stuff like that is kind of wonky, because when you do something like this with a banana, you have to look into the hydration percent, the percent of water in a banana, and then you gotta do some math and numbers, and you gotta pick the numbers from that, and then use the water weight from that. But then there's other things you have to worry about, such as egg. Egg is 20% water, so then you have to have the inclusion of the 20% by weight volume with that, and then you gotta not volume, by weight, and then you gotta take that into account to your next mix and matches and whatnot. Yeah. Ooh, this smells very banana-y, if that makes sense. Which is good, it's kind of what I want. Not kind of, it is what I want. It might be a touch sticky. I might want to change the hydration a little bit. Or not to change the hydration, but include some extra flour into this. Maybe. That is something I do keep in mind when I do make these breads and whatnot. Because I know, like, if I was just making this for pure personal usage and whatnot, like, if I were to make this bread just for myself, then I probably wouldn't make it easier, right? I kind of like to make recipes with the idea in mind that some crazy son of a bitch like me maybe wants to make this recipe, maybe recreate it. And I want to try and make the ease of access of making said recipes to be easier, or not easier, but have some sense to it, or like be just essentially what I'm trying to say. I'm putting training wheels on these recipes. Yes, I could make them to my liking and then they'll be a lot better, but I do also like the idea that if someone were to make this, I want them to have, I make this with the idea in mind that this is for someone who is intermediate, someone that isn't like intensely into bread baking like I, but can kind of just like has an interest in bread. And then it's like, oh, I want to try and make this weird ass recipe because it sounds kind of good, like a banana bread recipe, but like no bananas. I mean, not cakey, but more sweet and more savory, but having a hint of banana. Then yeah, it's like, yeah, I want to try and make the recipe a little bit easier to follow, if that makes sense. But yeah, after enough folding in the air, because essentially what I'm doing, I am kneading. Do you know how like in sourdough recipes you do stretch and folds? That's usually the best way to what is it? That's usually the best way to like mix sticky doughs when you do stretch and folds. And you could just, if I wanted to, I could do these stretch and folds in the bowl. but then that makes it kind of annoying, and I don't feel like annoying myself with something I don't want to do in that way. So instead, I'm doing it in the air because I like to give myself a harder time. I like making it harder for myself. But I am also having this afterthought now. I'm having this realization that maybe giving it a bit more flour is not a terrible idea. But it needs to only go up by 50. I believe I was actually skeptical about this recipe in the sense that on one of my notes for the past times I made this recipe, it actually already had the inclusion on the note saying, oh, make sure you add 50 extra grams of flour. So I'm wondering if that's just, I was wondering like, oh, should I actually follow that, or should I just ignore my own notes and then just mix it just by hand and be stubborn like that? Lo and behold, it turns out me being stubborn was a bad thing. Might have actually been a bad thing to do. Bad thing to not do. Bad thing to... What I'm trying to say is, I should have put in the extra 50 grams of flour. I hope you guys are having a good old day. I'm not sure how you all are doing. If you're all having a good day, good. Continue on. You're almost there. The day is almost over, so you might as well just finish off on a good day. Or if you're having a bad day, I'm sorry that you're having a bad day. I hope it gets better. I'm not sure how to make your day better because that is a truly interpersonal issue, and I don't know how to fix that. If I could, I would let you know that I would make bread for you a lot, but unfortunately, I can't exactly put my hand through the screen and give you some bread. The technology ain't quite there yet. Sorry, I just cracked my fingers and it was really, really weird feeling. Yeah. Oh yeah, today's Monday, ain't it? Right? I've been losing my track of time, really. I kind of forget what time is what. But I know that it's Monday, right? I don't know, I've been kind of loosely keeping track. I don't know, keeping track of time is difficult. Especially since, like, I don't know, I don't really have a good set schedule. And if anything, the funny thing is, I feel like the most important thing about keeping a good schedule is also having a good work schedule. And if your work schedule is out of whack, then your internal schedule is going to be out of whack. And you'll never guess, but my work schedule has been very whack. And not in a bad way, but in just a whack way. Like, just a way that's just kind of like whack, you know? Difficult, not bad, could be better maybe, but it's like awkward. Because I'm very fortunate to have a semi-consistent work schedule, which is really nice and very rare. But what is it? But hold on, I'm just trying to get all the shavings off here. The dough off of my hands. What was I talking about? Oh yeah, the hours have just been really weird. I've been working a lot more stranger shifts than I normally would on weirder days where I would be off. And I know why I'm working said days, so I'm not like upset. But it's still in some sense, it hurts my head, and it's like, oh wait, I'm working but I'm not supposed to, and it's like, oh, I am, but I'm not supposed. It's I don't know how to explain it. My brain is too adjusted to one thing, so when I have to do another thing, my brain hurts even more. Okay, banana bread, done. Just gotta get it off my hands. There we go. completely unrelated, but also kind of related because we are making bread today. I do actually need to... What is it? I need to actually... What is it? Oh yeah, I need to make sourdough today. Remember yesterday when I said I was too lazy to make bread, but I needed to make bread still? I forgot. And also it was too late for me because for me, I had to work a very early shift today, and it's like, oh shoot, I don't have enough time to do it. I was dilly-dallying way too much. So as I started, I kind of realized like, oh, I wanted to make bread today, but then I also realized I ran out of time. So just couldn't do it. So hopefully if I remember, I would like to make some sourdough today. Ideally, I would like to make sourdough today. Well, at least make the dough. And there's no way I would be able to bake, and do the sourdough stuff today. That would be expecting a little bit too much. But in the perfect world, I would like that to happen. But to make a good sourdough, you need more than 8 hours or overnight. Okay, that's enough shenanigans to talk for that. No, that's enough shenanigans for that bread. Yeah, words. Ugh. It's a lot harder to talk. I hate talking. Talking sucks. Ugh. Alright, let's see here. Banan done. Oh yeah, okay, let's do the fruit matcha one. The matcha fruit bread. This one's gonna be interesting. And also it's gonna be kind of, not annoying. I don't exactly know how to explain this. And I don't know how to explain this in a funny way, so I'm just gonna say it very straightforwardly. I don't like cantaloupes. I think cantaloupe is bad. I don't like the flavor of cantaloupe. I think it's meh. Was I thinking of the wrong fruit? Because I was thinking like, oh, you know what? I want to make a cantaloupe, and I just now realized I was not thinking about cantaloupe. I was trying to think of honeydew. Well, you know what? I have cantaloupe right here. I wanted to do honeydew instead. I can't exactly take it back now. I'm already cutting into it. And I don't know, that's a weird concept for me, but I believe that's actually a thing, no? Like, you can take back groceries back to the grocery store, unless, if it's like, something? I don't know, I never really thought about it, but I know that is possible, but like, that's a weird, am I crazy for thinking that's like a weird concept? Yes. I got the wrong. This thing is like food poisoning and stuff like that. Can I get paid back for this? I don't want it anymore. I don't know. That just seems weird in my silly little head. If you buy something from the grocery store, it's kind of one and done. You can't no takesies, backsies, right? I would think, at least. I don't know. I've never really gone out of my way to go to the store and go like, hey, on my receipt, I got this, and this wasn't it, and yeah, it's bad. Can I get a refund? Is that even a thing? Does that happen? I don't know. I ask these questions into the void and hope for an answer. Yeah, if anything, I might just cut up this cantaloupe, and then I'll like give it to like a neighbor or something. Or like, hey, I don't like cantaloupe, but I wanted to do it for something. Do you want the rest of this? Because I'm not unfortunately. No, unfortunately, question mark? Unfortunately, question mark. It's cheaper to buy the whole melon versus buying the melon separately. Okay, wait, let me rephrase that. I'm just cutting right now, so I wasn't able to think that correctly. But what I'm trying to say is that hold on, it's gonna come to me as I'm still cutting. I do apologize, but not really. To get a pre-cut melon, a pre-cut like cantaloupe, pre-cut fruit and all that, that's what I'm trying to refer to. Yeah, getting pre-cut whatnot is actually more expensive than just cutting it yourself, which I get, because you're paying for the labor and also the convenience. I need, I think, 100, wait, how much grams? 122. Alright, so I cut all this cantaloupe, I cut the entire thing, and I now have enough. In comparison, I only needed a fourth of it. Yeah. Well, I'm just going, maybe, you know what, maybe today's the day I just start liking cantaloupe, you know? I like watermelon, and I used to hate watermelon. Maybe this is the day, right? Maybe this is the day I just start liking cantaloupe. Surely, right? That's how that. And if not, I'm gonna have to, because I have so much cantaloupe. I don't know what to do with it all. And yeah, I could give it away, but I don't know. That's kind of weird, just to give like, oh hey, I cut this fruit and I don't want it. Do you want it? I bought it today, so like. I don't know. Once more, this is I don't know. This is like neighbor. This is neighbor type shit. I don't really interact with my neighbors because I don't think they exist. I don't believe that they're real. I see some occasionally, but I just don't think that they're real. I don't think that they exist. This is a more squishy and wet one, so I'd rather use this one. Yeah, I got this whole thing of cantaloupe right here, and I just don't know what to do with it now. It's very wet, very juicy. I don't know, what does cantaloupe taste like? I can find out like literally right now, but just cutting some stuff, you know. I'm too focused. I don't really feel like eating just yet. That, and I also had just recently ate some stuff. So I have the feeling if I eat more, then I'm just going to get real sleepy, and I would like to avoid getting sleepy. Alright. I mean, if anything, I definitely have a few tries, to say at the very least, to make this recipe correctly. So if anything, I have that. I can definitely screw up this recipe a few times now, and I can be a little bit more confident moving forward with it. And anyways, I now need to pick strawberries. I actually like strawberries. I've come around on strawberries. I used to really despise them. I thought they really didn't taste good at all. But then I went to Japan, and then I got really sad because I really liked the strawberries in Japan. And I had some strawberries in America, and I just couldn't help but feel a great sense of disappointment. Because a lot of those strawberries that we have are very not ripe. And the ones that are ripe, they're usually the ones that are very expensive. And it's like, damn, that does suck, right? These look like amazing strawberries, but oh my god, they were how much? Yeah, that's usually how, like, the brain works. It's like, shit. Yeah, the ones I had in Japan, they're just so much more flavorful, sweet, and not as tart as these, as the ones I'm eating currently. And it just makes me sad. Like, why and they were also cheaper at that too. Like the strawberries in Japan were like, I think like $4. These were like $6, $8. It was just like, man, that definitely is a marginal amount of money. That's a marginal difference. Sorry, I hope that wasn't too loud. I have a feeling it was very loud, but I can't really do that any quieter. That is probably as quiet as I can make that to be. I do apologize, but at the same time, I don't want to apologize because that's just how sounds work. Yeah, okay, anyways, we're gonna just continue on here. I'm not talking anymore about stupid shit. 322. Yeah, I try to make sure with this recipe, I really wanted to make sure I added as many 22s as feasibly possible. A lot of these things I can't really add 22 to every single thing. I can only add it to so much. But I did try to add the 22, this 22 as much as I could. Sorry, excuse me. Ugh, disgusting. I'm sorry. I'm sorry you had to hear that. Ugh, nasty. Ugh. There we go. Bread flour, cantaloupe. I didn't add the yeast yet. Butter, yolk, salt, matcha. A matcha! Maybe. Oh wait, no. Okay. I'm remembering now. No, okay. I know why I put cantaloupe. Put cantaloupe down because she likes cantaloupe, not because it's green. Yeah. But I'm adding matcha powder, so hopefully that makes it green. What happens when you mix red and green together? Asking for the friend. I might be that friend, but you know, I'm asking. Someone's asking. Red and green, what does that make? I don't think that makes a color, right? I don't know exactly. I'm honestly a little too lazy to even try and recall. Alright. There we go. Tablespoon of matcha powder. I need to make myself matcha more often. I need to buy more matcha. I am starting to come around to really enjoying matcha. It's great. It's good. I love it. Did I need sugar in this recipe? That's something I forgot to buy today too. I was gonna buy sugar, but I'm also trying to decrease the amount of sugar I use. Sugar bad. No sugar. Sugar. Go buy sugar. No more sugar. Yeah. All right. What else am I missing? The bread flour, the cantaloupe, the yeast, the butter. Not yet. Okay, just the yeast and butter. All right, cool. I need to add 4 grams of yeast, right? Yes. I also know on top of my head, just to mention, For like 4 grams, if anyone ever wonders like what 4 grams is in volume measures, apparently 4 grams translates roughly to a teaspoon. So you can kind of figure that a teaspoon and a half of dry yeast is around 7 grams, give or take. Not exactly, but give or take is in that ballpark. Alright. I need to measure out the butter. I'm stupid. Alright. I need 22 grams, which isn't that much. There's a few more. Oh, so close. Come on. Just give me that 1 single gram I'm looking for. Thank you. 22 on the dot. So, yeah, speaking of sugar, I believe I was talking about it briefly the other day. But it is a thing that I am trying to not just do because I don't know, I'm just kind of annoyed. But also I've kind of realized I've been kind of losing the plot, especially when it comes to bread. And what I mean by that specifically, I've been making a lot of bread that's sweet and has additive sugar. Not additive sugar. That has me adding sugar. Yeah. And although that's not a terrible thing, what is it? It's also very, what's the word here? I'm trying to think of the word to use right now. It's gonna come to me. What was I talking about? I forgot. Oh yeah, sugar. I've been trying to utilize less sugar because I'm kind of realizing, like, yeah, no, I don't. I've been kind of losing the plot when it comes to bread, because the beauty of bread in my head is that you don't necessarily always need sugar to make good bread. You can use alternatives like as honey and all that whatnot, but I've been kind of neglecting that, and I've been kind of just not doing that. So it's like, you know what? I need to get back on the path. I need to get back to the path of, like, not artisanal breads, but like making bread the right way. Because there is right ways and there are wrong ways to make bread. There is no opinion, there is a fact of the matter. There's right ways and wrong ways. There's no ands, no ifs, no buts. There's nothing. There is a way to make bread incorrectly. And there's also a way to make, well, other things. I'm more or less referring to because, what is it? You can make good bread and all that, but then it gets to the point where it's like, you're bordering on the lines of, like, cake almost. Once more, not necessarily a bad thing, but as for someone like me that wants to try and make good bread recipes, I want to try and make sure I'm making bread, not cake. Or things that should be cake should stay as cake, if that makes sense. Like the Yomi's bread, for example. I was thinking for the longest time, like, man, I really want to make this into bread. It really should be bread. But then you kind of come around to it and it's go like, nah, no, this is not bread. It's a dessert treat. But I also do feel like, since I am now embracing it to just being more of a nice, lovely treat above all else, I feel like it's going to be better this time around, too. And also have some identity and direction. It's always kind of an annoying thing, but also kind of a fun thing. Making bread with, infusing butter into bread. Because if you're using a stand mixer, you just throw it in. But since I'm just kind of using my hands today, I'm just kind of squishing it in, squeezing the butter into the bread, and that works just fine. Yeah, I'm actually very surprised at how the texture of the dough is very nice. It could use a bit of flour, but I want to stay on I guess I'm not sure if on brand is exactly the right word to use, but I want to stay on theme, if that makes sense. Because a lot of the numbers is I can't remember exactly where it came from, but the numbers for this and whatnot, apparently her favorite number is 22. So I've been trying to very much try and stay within the lines of making sure I use as many 22s as possible, whilst also trying to make sure that it turns into a feasible bread. So I've been using a lot of 22s, and there isn't really much leeway with the rest of the 22s I have to work with here. So I'm trying to make the best of it, you know? But so far, it feels pretty good, it's looking pretty good. And yeah, I think it actually might get to the phase of just baking fairly soon, sooner than later. The only issue is that I'm probably going to need to use an extraneous amount of flour, or do a lot of folds. Okay, there we go. It's a lot of it's what is it? I need to make it so it's rollable, because the idea is that these are kind of going to be like the best way to explain it are like Hasselbacks. If you know what a Hasselback potato is, to where they're kind of like layered on top of each other, like fanned out. Apparently this kind of roll is called a fan roll. So I'm trying to make a fan with it. Sort of like that. All right, there we go. That one is now done, and 2 more to go. Technically 3, but we're not going to think about that last one just yet. All right, let's see. What do we got? Ah, yes. This one I'm actually kind of excited to do, because it is fairly simple and straightforward, but the little quirk I added to it is going to be quite interesting. It's an interesting little thing, but like in concept, it actually seems kind of smart to do. And I'm wondering to see how well it's going to work. And also, it's more or less like, how am I going to do it? That's another thing I'm trying to think about. What was I oh yeah, I was going to talk about this bread. So remember when I mentioned that for Cammy's bread I'm making right now, I was going to try and cut it, like have it trussed, like tied together. So I was thinking, like, what if I try and make it, like, cut it so, or like, not cut it, tie it so, to where you can kind of, what's the word here? You can kind of see, it's gonna come to me. You can kind of have it at like equal parts, to where it's like, oh, if you cut right here where this thing was cut, that's the center, and then you got here, that's the fourth, and etc., you know? You kind of understand what I'm putting down, or trying to put down. I don't know. I do want to do that. So, I just don't know how I'm gonna get that down, but I am thinking about it, and I feel like this is gonna be like a low-key dinner roll almost, which is gonna be kind of nice. We'll see in due time. Also, just for a fun thing to talk about, because I had a very interesting conversation today. Interesting in a good way, I guess. I don't really know how to explain it, but let me just tell you the little thing, the conversation I had today. Because I was just chatting along, talking to this coworker and all that. But then they were talking to me like, oh, hey, why don't you have a girlfriend and this and that? Why don't I try and get one? But I've kind of come around to this thought and idea. Kind of don't need one. You know? Does that make sense? And the best way I was able to explain it, which I think I'm going to continue to use going forward, being in a relationship is like having a car. Is it nice to have a car? Yes. Do you need a car? It's situational. For me, I don't need a car because I kind of walk everywhere. I don't really need a car. So would it be nice to have a car right now? Yeah. But I don't need it. So yes, I'm pretty much just equating having a girlfriend to having a car. I think they're pretty much the same thing. Would you rather have a car or would you rather have a girlfriend? For me, that's a hard question because they're both the same thing. Alright. They are both things that it is not really required to live a happy life, I guess. I don't know how to fully explain it. And I don't think I'm going to, because I just don't know how to explain it. But for me, I know that, like, that's just my best way of explaining that, at least. Which also kind of made me realize, like, oh yeah, you know what? I'm kind of actually fairly happy with where I am. I have some good friends, I have some good family, I got this and that. So I don't really need another, I guess, another thing? Not to worry about, I'm not sure that's the right word exactly, but I don't really need another thing like that. I don't need a relationship. I am very fine with the current amount of relationships I am currently having, which are my friendships and family and all that whatnot. I don't think there's anything else I would need. And being able to say that, I feel quite happy. I feel quite fulfilled, which is kind of funny because, like, as I was trying to explain that to my coworker, I guess he wasn't grabbing the concept of you can be happy alone. I don't know, is that a really difficult concept for people to grab? I would think that it's not. I mean, hell, I like being alone. It's good. It's a car situation, you know? It's a complete car situation. It's like, yeah, would it be nice to be with friends 24/7? I mean, I guess, but like, I don't need it. And I do like my own solitude. There's solace and silence. Oh, wrong way. Go. There we go. 4. Can you lot even see Can you lot even see the numbers right now? Can you see the numbers that are currently on the scale? I'm not sure how well you are going to be even able to see it, but if you can't, please let me know, and I will try to fix it. Period. That's it. End the sentence. I don't know why I've been doing that recently. There's been a lot of times where I'm just I'm going to finish a sentence, but then it's like I kind of finish off as if I was going to continue talking. So I've just been saying Period. End of sentence. Because my brain is just like, oh, I can't continue this conversation. There's nothing else to really continue here. Period. Vocally must say, like, period. That's it. End of thing. Blah. Alright. But I'm very intrigued with how this bread's gonna be. I'm also trying to think, because this is going to be a more sweet kind of thing. There is no point in trying to make this savory. Cocoa powder, for one thing, yeah, no, it's going to definitely be sweet. And the use of cranberries and all that, like, it's really going to be hard to avoid the cocoa powder flavor shape in the room. I wanted to add more to this, but I don't really know even how and what I would add to this. I was about to add more I was about to add charcoal powder because I have it. There was some black on her design, but at the same time, it's like, nah. Nah. It's gonna already be dark with the, with the cocoa powder. So I feel like it's gonna be almost overkill if I just kind of make it just black. Like, it'll definitely be dark chocolate. It'll definitely be dark. It'll be black. It'll be dark chocolate, all right. But I thought it was kind of unnecessary. Hey. And thus the nature of more, what is it? Not soft. Higher hydration breads. They're just gonna be easier to do. Yeah, I like just doing this, just making a simple bread like such, because I can actually knead it, and this is a lot easier than doing the structured folds. It's not a bad thing, mind you, but I mean, it's not a bad thing. I just particularly love to be lazy. Despite what most would think, I do enjoy being lazy. I do enjoy minimal effort when possible. That's why I've made my sourdough recipe the way I have it, because it's easy. I don't really have to put too much work into my sourdough. Now, if I really want to put more love into it, then I will. But the bare minimum, the work that I need to put into the sourdough to make it good, it's a bare minimum. For my sourdough recipe, it's like bare minimum stuff that you have to do to make it good. It's not a bad thing. So. Oh, you know something I should make one day? Make on stream? Especially now that I have a fan in my oven. Have I told you a lot about that? I have a fan in my oven now. Oh, I've come up to the greater ages now. I had a granny oven before. It was just electric and had coils on the bottom. It was like a granny oven. But now I'm up to speed, lads. Now I have like an actual oven. It has the lights. It even has like a little timer that you can twist, and then it goes ding. It's really cool. Like I'm up to more recent ages now. I'm no longer in the dark ages. I'm now in the more modern future. It's great. Alright, that is good enough. For the most part, when I do make these recipes, since these are the first times and these are going to be the testers, if you will, I'm really not terribly worried about how they look at first, because if anything, the first thing I do when I make a recipe, the most important thing, flavor. The technique is something that I can always kind of figure out down the line, because technique is something that just changes with each bread, and it's a bit more manageable. But when it comes to making flavor, I feel like making the flavor of bread is a little bit more difficult. There tends to be a touch more guesswork involved because, unlike like cooking, you can't really test your bread. You can't really taste it. You can't really taste it halfway through and go like, oh, you know what? It needs more salt. Because as bread bakes, the flavor of it will very much change. And also, it's not really just the flavor that you have to worry that changes. It's also texture, obviously. You go from something soft to something a bit more with a bit more, I guess, texture. I don't really know what the word to use is here, but the texture of like a soft dough versus the texture of bread are vastly different. So texture does play a huge role in that regard, and you have to take into account. All right, there's one more. I'm not gonna lie though, I don't know if I have the ingredients for it. I was gonna do this on the consensus that I might have the ingredient for it, but I'm not sure if I do. And lo and behold, I do not have the ingredient. Oof. I thought I had extra coconut milk, but I guess that is long gone. Don't know what happened to it. I thought I had it, but I guess I tossed it. So, I might have lied. We're only making 4 VTuber breads because I forgot. Well, I gotta go get some more. I gotta go buy some coconut milk now too, now don't I? That's fine. Well, I might as well get back to... well, we got 1, 2, 3, 4 breads right here, so that's a lot of bread really, if you really see it out right here and now. You know, 4 breads, that's a lot of bread. And if I was to make 5, which I still am going to make 5 because, well, I want to make sourdough. Still, it's a lot of bread. And who doesn't like a lot of bread? I do understand, but for me, this is still a lot of bread. Yeah, I just now gotta put stuff away. I gotta put away the stuff I had for Daya's bread, but unfortunately that must be prolonged. Postponed, if you will. But yeah, it looks like the banana bread is very much rising a lot more quickly than I anticipated. So we might actually start making that first. And I also just remembered I gotta make a custard. Though even though, just to say out loud, making a custard is very, very easy. To make a custard, all you really need is like milk, your flavoring, and maybe an egg if you want to. Okay. Yeah, I haven't made sourdough in so long. I almost forgot the recipe. I do remember it's 220, 350, 105. So I'm gonna make double the recipe, so I need 440. Righty. So 440. And also I really want to use my starter today because I want to show you how active it is. Look at it. Wheatley's very bubbly, so he's very active. He's ready to go. He's ready to become bread. So, in it goes. There we go. 200 seems good. Alright. Just gotta feed this starter. More important than the actual bread itself, funny enough. I can always make more sourdough, but I always need to make sure my starter themselves is healthy. Wheatley needs to make. I need to make sure Wheatley is always alive. Alright, I'll just leave that in there. Oh no, my hydrations, my percentiles, they're now going to be off by just a few micrograms. Or maybe it'll make it better, I don't know. It's funny, sourdough kind of has been really centralized the idea about, oh yeah, you need to make sure everything's perfect. You gotta follow sourdough recipes to an absolute T, because by God, if you don't do it, you're going to fail. Honestly, the most difficult thing about a sourdough is the sour starter. I feel like a huge reason to a lot of sourdoughs being the main culprit of sourdoughs not becoming into like a beautiful loaf of bread is due to the sour starter itself. Needs 700 grams. If you don't have a nice, healthy, strong sour starter, you're not gonna really get a good. You're not gonna get a really good. It's gonna come to me. You're not gonna get a good end product. You're only as good as the ingredients you have at hand. So if your sour starter isn't up to snuff and isn't primed and ready to go, then you're gonna have a bit more of a complicated time trying to make a wonderful, great sourdough. Just the key to having a good sourdough is just making sure it's active and making sure you feed it consistently and making sure it's healthy and not moldy. Which I know that saying that out loud is a very hard ask to ask for the VTuber sphere. I feel like 50% of VTubers, if not 50, maybe 80% of VTubers just can't help themselves. They just love eating mold. And not even like blue cheese mold, because like that's safe mold. But even at that, it's just like, my God, you see these pictures on the Twitter sphere, and then you go like, in the nicest way to say it, are you dumb? Do you got the stupid? I look at a whole lot of these things, and it's like, oh my God, I didn't notice that there was mold on this thing. And the entire thing, let's say a loaf of bread, the slice of bread is completely blue. How do you not notice that? You just go like, oh, the blue cheese. Oh, I don't remember putting blue cheese on my slice of bread. Are they dumb? Are they stupid? I'm not trying to call out anyone, but yeah. The VTuber mold eating, it needs to stop. They're concerning me. I'm worried about everyone's health and well-being. And although it is, I'm not trying to incite encouragement. That is the last thing I would like to do. However, the kind of mold that grows on some foods is not inherently extremely dangerous unless you have like allergies of penicillin and stuff like that. Then yes, it will be an issue, obviously. But inherently speaking, more often than not, eating some mold is not going to kill you, usually. It might make you sick and a little disgusted, but it'll be fine at the end of the day. But still, it's just like, it's almost just kind of it's weird to say, but making sure you just don't eat moldy food is like almost like self-care. Because if your food is molding molding, it's most likely very old food, and you need to treat yourself to at least some good healthy food. Most predominantly food that has not gone off and has not expired. It's good self-care to make sure you eat food that is not expired. Fresh food is good food. Or frozen food. If you need to eat a TV meal, those are fine as well. Because in that regard, at least you're not going to get yourself sick. It might not be the best thing, or it might be the best thing, but I don't know. Just mold. Also, the mold eating thing, I'm not sure about you a lot, but I think that's kind of honestly more of a streamer thing than a VTuber's thing. I don't know, don't a few streamers actually accidentally ate mold too beforehand? I feel like it's like a universal streamer thing, like a people that are online thing. Like, if you're online, you most likely have, if you're a content creator, you have most likely eaten mold, you have consumed mold once or twice in your life. And I'm not any different. I've consumed mold. Granted, this mold is blue cheese, and that doesn't exactly count. But still, the point stands of, oh dear God, do you guys need help? I would like to cook for you. Please, please, I can cook you good edible food. Please don't. I'm only concerned for some people. For the other people, you go. But I don't really even know what I mean by other people. I'm concerned for everyone at the end of the day. I wish we could all just say kumbaya and eat good food and do good stuff. But it's easier said than done. Okay. Wait. Okie doke. Oh, there's a lot of pressure in this one. Yeah, okay, so that I can tell that this is growing. You see, it's very pressurized here. There's a lot of pressure. Yeah, you can hear that little bit of air that just escaped. This one is still kind of going. This one is slowly going, but there is some pressure. There we go. But this one, I don't even need to show you how much pressure because it's kind of trying to escape containment at this point. It's coming out. So it's time to give it the love it needs. It smells good though. I'm not sure if I exclaimed my perspective on bananas. But my opinion on bananas is that it's kind of meh. I like bananas, but I also don't. I like bananas, the flavor of bananas. I think the flavor of bananas is really, really good and tasty. But then when you get to the texture of bananas, that's where I'm lost. That's where it's like, yeah, no, I'm good. I don't like texture. Which is funny, because usually I'm a I like a lot of weird textures. But there's only like two kinds of textures that I absolutely despise. I really dislike banana, the texture of like bananas, and I really, really despise the texture of it's gonna come to me. I really despise the texture of, not bananas, Jello. I hate the texture of bananas, and I hate the texture of Jello. I wish I could explain to you why that is the reason and why that is to be the case, but that just is how it is, unfortunately. Especially for like at least bananas. I really like bananas. I think they taste grand. I think they taste great. But then we get to the texture point and it's like, ugh, no thanks. But yeah, when it comes to Jello, though, I hate Jello. I think Jello is just kind of like... Okay, so Jello is just gelatinized water in my head, and I can't see past that. Jello is gelatinized water, and it just makes me a little worried. Not worried, but like feel a little indifferent, to say at the very least. I'm not sure how I feel about it exactly. I'm not sure if I like it exactly. But also the flavor of it is just kind of meh, you know? I think I'd rather have like anything else. I think the flavor is very off. I don't really like it. The flavor of Jello is really bad. I don't like it. It scares me. It concerns me. It makes me very... No, I don't like it. The flavor of it's kind of watered down and sad and not really that good. And then like the flavor of... Then the texture of Jello is really bad too. I don't like it. There's a lot of issues with Jello. The texture, the flavor, the gelatin part, because honestly, I don't really like Jello. I don't like gelatin, sorry, not... No, I don't like Jello either, but I just don't like gelatin too. Gelatin's good if you don't really... Gelatin is good in very few things. One of those few things is like panna cotta. I think it works, it's nice in panna cotta, it's fine. And it's also nice and... panna cotta is just kind of good because it reminds me of like... It reminds me of, what is it? Okay, cool. Yeah, I was measuring all these out to like 140? Wait, no, 150. But I'm finding that it's going to be a lot more convenient and consistent if I make everything 130. Because then everything is even out. Was I saying something? I forgot. I was talking about panna cotta, but I forgot what the point of it was. Been really trying to, what is it? Not really trying. I've been really losing a lot of my train of thought recently. A lot of people around me also are fairly concerned of how bad I am losing train of thoughts and how often it's happening. But at the same time, it's like, I don't know how to stop it. I don't know how to get better. What, do I just have to go on like cool math games and play a few of those games every day? Because I don't think that's exactly gonna help. Alright, and there we go. These are gonna be the little banana buns. And I'm just gonna smush 3 of them because I want to see if that's gonna make a better rise or more a more ideal shape I want to go for, or if it's better just to have them like this and then they'll get more height or whatnot. Experimentation, that is the point of this all. So off to the table to where it goes and rises. Alright, I guess I can work on the charcoal bread. For the charcoal bread, I feel like I may or may have not... No, I definitely may have. I may have probably added way too much charcoal. For the lads that are not very in tune with science, whatnot, charcoal is antifungal, and there's an issue with that when you make it into bread, because you know what bread yeast is? It's a fungus. So imagine trying to make something that is antifungal with something that is fungal. There is some rise with this, and it's actually now coming together a lot more nicely this time. But I feel like there might have been a bit of difficulty with this one. If anything, I think I probably had to dissolve the yeast a bit better so it could get more evenly distributed within the entire dough itself. But now that I actually roll out this dough, it actually looks and feels pretty good. Especially since it's a brioche, too. It actually looks quite pretty. Wow, goth bread, my favorite. Now the question is... how heavy is this? 719. That should be good enough to be into a loaf pan. Would it be nicer as a loaf or buns? I think it would be nicer as buns. Hi. And since it was 719, I think it only makes sense to make them all 100 grams each, with at least a few gram variance. Oh. So I'm not sure what's like a good number for this, but I know that when you make bread, not all the time you're going to be exact, right? I know for a fact for me, whenever I make bread, I try to be exact as possible, but I also know at the end of the day, I know that I am inevitably going to count maybe a little heavy or maybe a little light by like 10 or so grams, or maybe like 3 grams. That in mind, I do like to make sure that there is at least a 5 gram variance. And what I mean by that is that, like, oh, I need something like, for like this bread, I need to make at least like 312 grams of flour, right? But if I feel lazy and I know I can kind of get away with it, and especially since it's flour, I know I can get away with that, and I know I can kind of just go with 310 grams if I'm feeling particularly lazy. There are some breads towards like, yeah, you know what, the bit of variance is fine, right? But then it also depends on the ingredients, right? For most things, flour, water, the variance between those, you can have like a 10 to 5 gram variance, and that's fine. But when it comes to yeast and salt especially, you need to be very exact with that, since those are kind of more key and crucial ingredients that you need to keep an eye on and be careful about. Sugar is also one of those things, but also to not that same extent. So like, let's say if I have to make a bread and it has to be like 30 grams, if I go like 29 or 31 grams, maybe 32 or 28, I'm not gonna really try and hunker down and go like completely to 30. But like how flour, I would be fine with at least like 10, even 15 gram variances. When it comes to sugar, that's where the rule of fives really does matter to me, which I'm making up right now. That's not a real thing. But when I mean a rule of fives, I'm just meaning like, oh yeah, you want a variance of at least 5 grams above or under. Too much or too little can... Oh man, I dropped the one on the floor. Yeah, no, I'm just gonna throw that one out. Yeah. One lad down. Well, at least I still know that this gives at least 7 rolls, which is not a bad thing. But damn, that sucks. I think I might add sesame seeds to... Oh, wait, you know what? I don't know. What if I just add Eros right now? Because, like, I'm having an issue now. I'm having a conundrum. I make this bread. I would ideally like to give it a topping, you know? So I'm stuck between either, like, poppy seed or sesame seed, right? I don't know. I don't know which one I would choose myself. And by the way, I must say, these lads are quite pretty. Now I am actually interested of how this is going to turn out, because this is made with white chocolate. I melted some white chocolate and melted it and infused it into the milk. And I'm not sure how it's going to taste as a result of all that. But I'm curious to see what the end result of that's going to be in the end. Whoa. Okay, this thing is definitely... Yeah, this thing is definitely very active. Yeast really loves fruits. Yeast is just... I guess yeast is just very, very gay. A little fruity. We love our fruits. We love all our fruits. So it is fine, but it's funny to acknowledge it. Wow. Alright. I need to put this here for now. Yeah, I think I might definitely just at arrows, just because I think that'd be kind of funny. And also, what if they do respond? You know? I would just only at them like one thing. I would at them arrows. Sesame or poppy seed? This is a very important question. Please respond. And then depending if they would even respond in time, who's to say they would even respond? I would kind of base whatever I would do from there. Yeah, okay, this needs to be heavily floured. It's just a little too soft. But actually, the thing about that, since it is a very soft bread, it's gonna turn out very, very, well, soft as a result. A nice, moist bread. A soft roll, if you will. Mild notes of matcha with heavy notes of fruit. I think it'll be good. I feel like this is definitely going to be like one of those breads you would have, a bread that you would eat with like tea, which I know that sounds like a very strange concept. Why would you eat bread with tea? But I believe that is a bit more common than one would think. Though, to be fair, I'm not exactly sure. Alright. So oh wait, I need a muffin tin for this. Because how I saw this being done is that you would essentially make these into like roll-esque shapes. But then when you get them into the shape, you put them in a muffin pan so they can keep their shape. Lo and behold, I do have a muffin pan. Ah. Just under all my things of flour. Ugh. Okay, let me just give it a quick wipe. It's been a while since I've actually even made muffins. Maybe I should make muffins. Fortunately, muffins are just one of those things I just don't commonly make. Howdy, hi Mahler, hello, hello. Okay. So, let me try and move myself to the side here and show you a bit of stuff going on. Hi. Okay. So, I have my little muffin tin here, and each individual thing I actually need to dry out. Gonna see how many little rolls I make, but need to make sure I grease each one. There we go. And I need where's my roller? There it is. A little roller. All right. Keep on rolling, rolling, rolling. throw the scraps to the side and I'll roll them out again later. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Woo. 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 Alright. So essentially now I just put these guys one on top of the other until they are kind of like the same general shape. And then yeah, that's really it. As they rise and get bigger and thicker and all this and that, they'll kind of fill out the area there. And that will be made into a fan roll. How many is that? 2, 4, 6? Two, let's see. 2, 4, 6. Okay, 6 each. Okay. So by the looks of this, generally the number seems to be gravitating 2, 4, 5, 5-ish rolls. I'm gonna roll this last one out. The nice thing about soft doughs, they're a lot easier to re-roll back out since they are so soft. So I don't have to like really put too much time and go like, oh, I need to really make sure this rests. Since it is so soft. It's a lot easier to stretch out. Right. There we go. Alright, it seems like there's 6 fan rolls, and that is good. I wasn't expecting this to be like 12 fan rolls, because I know I made a smaller batch of bread here. So, wasn't expecting a whole lot. There we go. Now I'll let this guy go rest over here, over yonder, to my table to where I let things rest and go sleep. Right here. And now, I actually don't need this big one. I need my small guy. This thing right here. This thing actually rose quite a bit, but it didn't really have much gas, which I'm intriguing. Particularly interesting even. Wow, that is weird even. But it had a lot of rise and had a lot of growth. I don't know. But this one is gonna require a bit more assistance. Alright. So first, I gotta roll it out. And the idea of this was to essentially have it rolled out and then roll like some, what is it? Roll some, not raisins. No, well, yes, raisins, but craisins? Cranberry raisins into this. To kind of help, not help, but to represent like the red on her design as well. If I wasn't worried about a camera, I would actually try and actually roll this out correctly. The best way to roll out doughs is using your weight, not really using your arm strength. If you use your weight, you can kind of like naturally press against it and it becomes more even. but I'm also trying to make sure I don't run into this and ram it, you know? The nuances, the nuances. There's no nuance, I'm just being pedantic. Oh, you know, out of curiosity, have you guys been hearing that weird sound recently, at all? I don't know, I feel like there has been some strange sounds, but I can't really confirm and nor deny. Alright. Well, that seems like enough. Okay. Right. Now, the troubling part here. Do I really... How heavy is this? That's what I gotta try and figure out. How heavy is this dough here? If it's at least 700, yeah, okay, then that means unfortunately it cannot be the small guy. Would have liked it to I would rather it be a small guy, but yeah, it is what it is. Trying to make sure the bottom there is nicely pinched down. I'm not gonna really wash this out because inevitably I'm gonna have to, when I do use this, I'm gonna oil it again. If anything, it's good seasoning. So, all right. But this one, this pan, oh man, has this thing seen things and also made some really great things too. But this thing has definitely been through the ringer. Actually, you know what? It won't work in there either. I guess I'm just greasing and seasoning these pans for later, I guess. But that being said, I think I want to bake this on a sheet tray, honestly. Because I want to tie it now. Now, I'm not going to do like a real truss, if that makes sense, you know? I'm not gonna truss it like how you're supposed to truss, like forchetta? I think no, I think I'm using the wrong word here. But I'm not gonna tie it in like that, in that way, I suppose. Because there's a way that you tie it and it's all connected together. I'm gonna do a very makeshift, very incorrect way of doing it because I want to, I guess. Yeah, there's not really much semantics behind what I was trying to say, just, I want to. Unfortunately, though, I have to use what my parchment paper reserves, and I don't like using parchment paper because I'm just kind of burning money away, which makes me a little perturbed. Okay. And now I have butcher's twine. If one were to recreate this, you would have to be very careful and use the right twine. Not all string and yarn are like heat resistant and stuff. The baker's twine can can deal with like intense heat and all that whatnot, so that's fine. This is fine at least. Alright. I'm gonna try and measure this now. In the sense of like, okay, you gotta, when I tie this down, I also have to take into account of the rise, right? So I'm trying to see of a easy way to measure like distance, and I think the best way of going around it is trying to make sure that it at least you give it like a finger's width in space so it can kind of grow. I think I cut this one too short. Yeah. I know there probably is an easier way to bake this all. I mean, tie this all. But I'm doing this in a way that makes sense to me, and I'm also very lazy, and I don't feel like looking up a proper way to do it. Cry me a river. I'm not really sorry. I don't know why I need to apologize for my laziness. It's not like this is my job. Doing this for style points. Yeah, I gotta make sure that the knots are the knots are on the top, but then like the other bit is on the bottom. All right. Now I could tie these again. 1, 2, 3, 4. I gotta do 4 more. So 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Right. Okay, do once, twice. Find an end and cut. Okay, and one more. There we go. Yeah, it feels like I'm trying to like trust like a roast or something at this point. It's kind of funny. Ah, yes, the roast. The roast you mean? Oh, it's actually bread, it's not roast. Bring this on to a Christmas dinner. I brought the roast, guys. It's just a fucking log of bread. I mean, surely that would be quite funny, but it would be kind of upsetting if it's like, oh wait, you were supposed to make the centerpiece and it's just bread. Bread is great, but it's not really a centerpiece item, if that makes sense, you know? Okay. But I am interested to see if this does work the way I want it to. Because if this does work in the way I'm hoping for, the idea here is that if it does proof correctly and rise and all that stuff correctly, each individual like little seam to where the knot is being tied here, it's gonna make it so it's easy to portion out bread. Portion out like rolls, right? Because then it's like, oh, okay, it's gonna rise and then, you know, expand, but it will be constricted by each string here, and each string is going to basically be holding its little spot in the little dough, thus making it what's the word here? What's the word I'm looking for? It's gonna be easier to cut, because then you'll know like, oh, this is a fourth, this is an eighth, etc., etc., etc. Oh, is that how you make terrible bread? No. The way that you make bread, like, easy to, like, pull apart, like, you're thinking of pull-apart bread, right? Pull-apart bread is not made in this way. Pull-apart bread is actually where you roll... When I was doing the other bread, the stacked bread, that is usually how you would do it. Because then, at that point, it's just easier to pull apart, because you know that the parts are put together. But this, you can't really pull it apart. You can only like just crack it. Okay. Hi, small T. Hi, Smush. Hi, Smush. You know, that's quite small energy saying that to me, even though that we both know that who's taller. I see. See what you are. I know what you is. Smush? Yeah, you. Yeah, Smush, because you're small. Aren't you shorter than me by like a few centimeters? Actually, it's by a few inches now at this point, because I actually apparently grew up a bit more. Okay, but who has the hammer badge and who doesn't? The hammer badge. Do you mean like in peak? I don't know. I'm not sure if I have that badge. Nor do I really care, I guess. Alright. It's time to put all the breads en route. And yeah, look at this what is it, stacked bread. It's kind of already filling out the spots as it's like rising and all that. It's been good, looking good. Okay, 4 breads are currently being resin. We got time on that. Oh, the hammer badge. Oh, you mean on Twitch? I mean, I have a camera. I'm the only one I'm the only one possible to have a camera badge. So like, you know, you might have a hammer, but I can also take away the hammer. I can even give myself a hammer if I wanted to. Like, yeah, okay, buddy, okay, sure, you got the hammer and all that, but do you have like a... Hold on. Do you have... Just, I don't know why you would, but like, do you just ever so happen to have like an actual hammer? I got a hammer. But if we fought and you had a camera and I had the hammer, I win. Well, I also have a hammer too. So like, I have a camera and a hammer. What you gotta say about that? I can't really see chat right now. I'm currently just cleaning up real quick. A few moments, if you will. If you would ever so kindly give me a bit of time as I start doing the dishes. I look away for a minute and there's a claw hammer. Yeah, there is. Because someone is judging my hammer aptitudes. No, he's threatening me. Not very well, though. I am here. All I hear from him is meh, 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 meh. Well, you know what? At least you can hear me. I can't hear you with your non-vocal stims. You just sit there in your chair and type. Can't say anything mean to me. Your feelings don't hurt me. I'm here in my safe space. I can't hear a single thing you say. You can say the most egregious thing possible and I wouldn't give a damn because I can't hear that. You can't hurt me in my safety sphere. My hammer hurts you. Well, you know what? You can't. Because you can't reach me. And also, I bet I'm faster than you, so you wouldn't even be able to catch me because you're too slow. How about that? How about them apples? Did I really say that? Cause these nuts. That's not even really that. I just feel disappointed, Bush. You could have done just so much better, but you went for something like that with no setup, nothing. I'm just mods, beat him with hammers. I know he's a mod, but other mods, beat him with hammers. Do it. I'm the head mod. Okay, well, Bush. Bush, self-destruct yourself. No? Okay, well, at least I asked. Alright. So far, so good. I guess if there's anything I need to do now, I need to make the vanilla the purple potato vanilla custard. I can do that real quick. As I have said, making a custard. Actually, you know what? No, I'm lazy. And I also do have a lot of purple potato puree. So I'm just going to actually just stuff this. You know what? Hold on. Let me, No, this is fine how it... No. Do I have piping bags? I do! Oh my god. I even have little tips. These are the smallest little guys, almost small as Bush here. Small little guys for this little thing. Oh my god, shut up. Hey, listen. You gotta take what you dish out. If you can't take what you dish out, then explode. Die. Perish. Goober. Idiot. I'm gonna tell Q on you for being mean. which on paper is a horrible thing, a horrible idea for me to do, because I know that at the end of the day she's going to somehow, for some reason, no matter what I do, she would side with you. dish these nuts out. I wasn't even talking about a dish. You'll be funny one of these days. I believe it, Bush. You'll be funny. Just today is not that day. And tomorrow ain't looking any better. It's kind of neat to put this from one bag into another, though. I just got an ad for Honda cars in Spanish. Hi, Rye. Hi, Stinker. Rye, Bush is being mean. What do we do? Bush, Rye, Bush is being mean. What should we do? What should we do? Should we gang up on him? Should we just beat him with hammers? Okay, good. It does work. I don't know, maybe Rye is with me. Maybe Rye would want to beat you with hammers. That's why I'm saying we. Yeah, Rye, you want to beat him with hammers? He definitely could. He's just a bush. He can't do anything. He can't hurt us. He's a bush. What is he gonna do? Which is actually saying that out loud. Isn't it kind of bad that we're getting bullied by a bush? Alright. Cantaloupe is okay. I'm gonna keep it. It definitely has a weirder? It definitely has a more different texture versus watermelon, which is my only thing I must say now of For legal reasons, maybe. Rai, if you beat me with hammers, I'm not playing Terraria ever again. Don't worry, Rai, I'll play Terraria with you. And actually, I'm better at Terraria than Bush. So if anything, you're upgrading. You're upgrading up from a bush to a tree. How's that sound? Yeah, Bush is like DD, dummy, dumb, stupid, dummy, dumb, Terraria, dumb brain, brain rotted TV, iPad kid, Terraria person, and he doesn't know how to Terraria like how I Terraria. Yeah. Yeah. Alright, everything still needs time to rise. So Terraria is so much better. How many hours do you have in Terraria then? This is a comparison contest now. You're stuck in this now. One-on-one. Not one-on-one, we're not gonna fight, but like hours don't matter. They do matter. What's your achievement? How many achievements you got? They don't. PvP? I always beat his ass, Rai. Achievements don't matter either. Then how else are you gonna measure how good you are at a game? You can't do achievements. You can't do hours. And what's the freaking point? Yeah, 87 out of 137. Guess what? I have 155 out of 137. It was 100%, but the thing is, the new updates. I haven't played Terraria in a while. And also, I have 1,033 hours. Word of mouth, I'm more trustworthy. Well, you know what? I'm more trustworthy than you. So what is that? So what you gotta say about that? Huh? Ooh, got him. Can't say anything about that now, can ya? Yeah. Stupid. Alright, since I am now at my desktop, I do feel justly justly applied to actually go and change screens now.
Okay, and we're back. We're back in the place of sanity. The place to where there isn't really much semantics. But I still have the screen in the background, so we do acknowledge that we are still cooking. Looks like there's an ad starting, so I'm not gonna really try to say anything within the next few minutes here. Oh, excuse me. Oh my god, disgusting! Ah! Horrible noises coming out of the body. Yep. I'm scrolling on Twitter at this point, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. This is what I must do. I must just like scroll. Is what I must do. I must scroll. I'm sorry. Doom scrolling is what I must do. It's just the way of the world. I gotta scroll. I gotta doom scroll now. I'm also having to check. Bush is really good at Terraria. Thanks, Twin. Of course, Twin. Hey, that's not fair. Listen, just because I have no friends and I don't have anyone that would back me up doesn't mean that counts, okay? That's not fair. I don't have anyone to back me up. Fuck you. Actually, there is one guy, but he's probably asleep. Hi, Q. Yeah, I am actually taking a quick look-see, though, because I don't think many of the breads are going to be done to be baked. I don't think any of the breads are going to really have enough time to be baked on stream today. That being said, I'll still try, because it's going to be a lot of waiting, and I would like to go eat food, so... Not my fault, I'm more loved. Listen, I don't care. Being loved is overrated. I've given up on trying to make friends. Who cares? It's all business now! I can't say it without giggling, just because that's such a stupid concept. You're really good at the crying baby game, Salty. Thanks, Q. Damn, I really don't have any friends. That's fucked up. Sorry, I'm scrolling on Twitter now, again. Sorry, I'm watching some. I'm reading something real quick. Okay, I'm now done reading. I'm back. What are you guys saying on? What are you guys saying? Let's see here. Try being a bush. That's the only reason Q likes me. Listen, I don't care about being liked anymore. That shit's overrated. Also, it's too hard. Yeah, I'm scrolling on Twitter again. I'm sorry. I don't know what to tell you. I'm just scrolling. I'm just looking down. I kind of, my brain is just like, ooh, I'm getting like easy serotonin. I like scrolling. Oh, it's so fun. That being said, I think I'm done scrolling now. It doesn't really look like anything's gonna be done to bake just yet. You know, I guess if... Nah, I wouldn't want to do that now. All he does is doom scroll. How are you, Q? Alright. Let's see. What can we do meanwhile? Because there isn't really much to do as the bread is baking. Well, not baking, is rising. Just kind of the nature of the beast. How about we play... Mr. Beast. You know what? I'm gonna go play Peak. I'm gonna play Peak. Fuck this. We're gonna play Peak, lads. Do you wanna play Peak, lads? I'm playing Peak. I'm playing Peak now. Because... I've been having a growing obsession with Peak. I think Peak is a great game. I like playing Peak. It is fun. Yeah. Let's play. No. Yeah. You know. Let's. You know. I think Peak is a really good game. What the fuck was that bit? I am sorry. Dumbass bit made by a dumbass person. I'm sorry. I gotta grab my headset. Peak doesn't trigger my autism enough. Well, I'm sorry that you're not as autistic as me. I don't know what to tell you. Okay. Okay, let us go. Let's play a little bit of Peak now, yes? Hold on, I gotta change category and title. Yeah, let's see how Peak today is gonna go, right? I don't know how well it's gonna go, but let's go! There's nothing autistic about Peak. Well, maybe you're just not autistic enough to acknowledge this. It's literally Peak. Alright. Ah, yes, I do love playing this game. I do love Peak. For anyone that also wants to play, just let me know. I'll just invite yous. Yes. Is this just Mario in the background? Woo! Good items. Woo! Very good items. Mm. Yes, I love cooked sports drink. Yummy. Alright. Let's go! Let's fucking go! Alright. Bouncing Duck Simmons Peak. Oh, that's good. That's good to find right now. Ooh, I should actually... Ooh. Stop cursing. No, fuck you. I'm gonna curse if I want to. I think... Am I on... I don't remember what mode this is on. I hope it's not, like, on the easy mode, because I would be quite disappointed. But it is fine if it is. I guess. Yeah! Baby mode. Yeah, no, what are you, a Twitch baby? Are you unable to... do you need Goo Goo Gaga? Are you not able to handle a bit of cursing? Baby man. Baby. Ah, Konoha bar. Konoha bar. Whee! Alright. Alright, this looks like an easy climb, actually. We all know you can only handle baby child mode for babies and children. Baby curse more adults now, I think. I think I understand what you mean. Yeah, I do think that they are starting to curse more than adults now, if that was what you're trying to say. Right. Oh, there's a thing there. I'm too lazy. Nope, now I'm no longer lazy. I'm going down. Whee! What if it's a hand glider, you know? Trail mix. Yummers. Sports drinks. Yummers. Fortified milk. Yummers. Ooh, don't poke me! Ah, okay, we're good. Alright, we're good. That's what someone who curses would say. You're being banned. You know what? No. You know what? Yeah, how about that, Bush? I say no to you banning. You can't. What are you gonna do now, huh? Oh, okay, cool. It is just normal mode now. Good. It's no longer goo goo baby nap nap time. There is things to worry about. Oh. Ugh. Ah, sure, fine. I'll just... Go. Oh, that way. I send the fog after you. I summon the vent cloud to squat in your walls. But I thought you were in my walls. Are you a vent clown? It's crazy. I gotta go up this way. Yeah, this is an easy climb. I just hope that it's not like tropics. I'd rather have roots. Very good. We aight. Oh dear. There we go. Ugh, that hurts. Please don't play poisonous. Hooray, it wasn't poisonous. Waha. Alright. Yeah, I'm not gonna go for the sacred treasures this time. I'm not gonna really worry about that. Bah. Oh. Airline food. Alright, sure. Oh. What is the deal with airline food? Oh, fine. And there we are, okay. First ascent was easy. Maybe I can try and get the speedrun achievement? That would be cool. A cure-all would be cool, game. Ah, that's alright. Another baton. Actually, wait, that's kind of good. I'm gonna bring these along. I think that has better purpose. Alright. Let's freaking go, lads! Yes! Alright. I'm seeing the path forward here. Ah, fine. Hmm. Well, I thought I was not gonna make that, honestly. Hmm. Just don't know. Oh wait, no, that's gonna be better. Ugh. Alright. Oh yeah, I can definitely take this route. Because then I can climb on here, get up here. Climb up this one. Get up here. Alright, good. Oh dear. Alright, good, okay. Whew. Button mushrooms, these are safety. Alright. Boop. Do, do, do. Actually, might be one of the easier tropic ascents. I say as it starts raining. Just gotta wait for it to go. Alright, now I can go. Ooh, chest. The fog rises. I see. Ow. Ow. Ugh. Yeah. Let's see. What the hell is all this red stuff? Oh, ancient thing. I don't want to open it. Oh, and there is a health kit over there, so I could. With very minimal consequence. Ooh. Okay. There we go. Alright, what did it have? Hope it was something good. Ooh, that definitely is good. That is so worth. Alright. Okay. Trying to see ways I can get up. Hmm. Oh, nice. Oh! I'm surprised I'm able to make that. Yeah, we're just climbing. Oh. Try not to fall here, though. Oh, there's another ancient chest, I think. Ancient luggage. Make it, come on. Alright. Oh boy. Oh! Oh, what a clutch. Okay, whew, that was close. Could have been very bad, but we're safe-ish. Well now I gotta climb all that stuff again, which I'm more annoyed about. Oh yeah, I can drink my sports drink now. Yeah, okay, I gotta be a little bit more methodical, thoughtful, all that stuff. Yeah, okay. I didn't know if I was gonna make that, but I just went for it. Yeah, I could have just done this. It would have been an easier climb if I went this way. Not very smart. Alright. Alright, I want to get that explorer chest first. There might be good stuff in there. I mean, it is. I can find that ancient chest now and not open it with no worry. Or maybe it just doesn't exist. Yeah, maybe I was just schizophrenic. Maybe it just doesn't, it's not real. These red sparks mean nothing. Yeah, I think they do. Pirate's compass. Something over there? Alright. Oh! Alright, hold on. Let me just go through this way and go grab the other thing. There we go. I might as well carry the both of them. Have something good at hand. Where to go? Well, I guess it wasn't that important then. I'll carry you with me, I guess. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go that way. Wait, I should let myself charge first. Come on, I can make it. Come on. Uh-oh. Okay, that was safe. That was good. Oh, could have been very bad there. Now I am just a touch concerned because I know I have no more extra stamina, and I like having my insurance policies. Oh, I don't have enough energy for that. I'd probably go on this. Come on, climb up the thing. There we go. Right. Nice. Do 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 do. Just gonna eat all of them. Why not? All right. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Where the hell do I go? Oh, so nice. Oh, that's good. Okay, cool. Ideally, I want to save this grappling hook, but if I want to go for speed, speed is kind of the point of the game right now, so. fine, I'll walk around. What's in here? Sports drink? I like a jetpack, but I have a backpack, so I can't take that, unfortunately. Doop doop. Doo doo doo. I feel like there's supposed to be an ancient chest here, but there's just none in sight. Alright, I'll just go the long way. Oh, okay. Okay, there we go. Made it to the top. I got a lot of things I need to do. Alpines, That's a snowy one, right? Ooh, Cure-All is so good. Yes, 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 yes. Wait, why does it look a little different, though? Kinda looks a little different, no? Am I crazy for thinking that? There's a lot more icicles than I remember there to be. It looks very different. Yeah, I don't remember the icicles. That's not a thing I remember. Wow, game, that's really mean. Right? What do you mean? Game, you're not being very nice. What are you doing? That's actually kind of messed up of you. Yeah, I wish I had my glider. Oh, it would make life so much easier right now. I mean, the stalagmite should be nice, because that's gonna make more coverage. At least on the ground portion. Fanny pack, sports drink. Sure, I'll take that, I guess. Okay. Oh. I want to go... Actually, you know what? Fine. I'm just gonna go against the rocks here. Uh-oh. I don't need that, really. I don't know why I've been carrying that for so long. Oh, I'll take another one of those. Hell yeah. I'm not sure what's better, the rescue claws or the glider, because they're both really good. Sorry, I'm looking over at the breads real quick, and not yet. Though, I will admit, one of them looks like they could go in the oven. Yeah, once I get to the next campfire, maybe. Ow. A lot of remedy funguses. Is that an omen? I feel like that's like the world saying like, oh, hey, you might need these. But what if I said no? Yeah, I think once I get to a safe area, I'm going to, what is it? I'm going to throw something in the oven. I definitely think that the stacked, the fan rolls, those are ready to go in. Looking over at it. All right. Nice. Alright. I don't know if this has one more use or not, but I'm gonna hold on until maybe. Oh. Alright, nope, I'll just hide right here. Yeah, I'm thinking, I think I need to go on this tree. Yeah, the tree, and then to that cliff right there, that little area. Alright, we're just going. Okay. Need to go right. Oh, okay. Whew. Want to go to that chest. It might have good stuff in it. It might have another hook. Who knows? Heat pad is nice, though. Okay, well, I guess I don't need it. It's fine, I have a heat pad. I guess I need to try and get a bear now. So I'll go up this way. Oh dear. Oh, okay, well, kinda have to use it. Oh! Ah, lucky me. Yeah, I guess getting all these these rescue claws are quite useful, huh? A very great stroke of luck. I'm actually going through this a lot quicker than I thought I would, too. Oh, okay, I tried doing a clutch, but I don't think it's gonna work. It would be more advantageous. That's not where I wanted it to go, but I guess that's just how I'm gonna have to deal with it now. Fine. I have this in case I need a clutch. No, I don't need a clutch because I'm just that good, though. Woo! Alright. Damn storm. Now since I'm getting to the top, it's really trying to stop me now, huh? Yeah, okay, I gotta wait. I don't want to use one of my cure-alls for this little snowstorm. That's just not gonna be nice. Okay, well, I kinda might have to. So cold. Uh-oh. I'll be able to get more energy, more morale boost and all that, so it'll be fine. Ugh. Oh. Ugh, okay, good. Oh. Almost at the peak. I am at the peak. Oh, wow, okay, look at that. Alright, first bread's gonna go in the oven fairly soon here. Okay. Yeah. Oh. Yeah, I'm actually going through this fairly quickly here, actually, now that, if I must say so myself. Something good? Sure, that's something. That is good. I will take it. Okay, well, I guess. Alright, let me just do this real quick. And let me throw the stuff in the thing. Alright, this is that stuff, and into the oven it goes. Alright, so essentially I'm gonna let that go for like, we're gonna go 10 minutes. We're gonna see where 10 minutes takes that. And hopefully by time 10 minutes is over, we'll be out. I think with all the hooks and whatnot, I think I'll be able to make it fine. So let's go. Okay. Now I have to actually, like, really speed run. No, my granola bar! Oh, there's frogs, I hear them. Oh! Okay, good thing I'm sliding. Alright. Come on, frog, help me. No, okay, well, now don't help me. Ooh. Alright. Already almost there, I think. Nah, if I don't need to use it, I'm not going to, and I shouldn't. Venus fly trap. Oh, nice. I'm gonna hold on to you, my friend. Ugh. Well, I am kind of getting a little lost here. Alright, that way. It's fine. Just gotta take it nice and easy here. No panic. Oh no, not you. Do it. Oh, did I successfully block it? Well, not block it, but avoid it? I did. Nice. Alright. Time to keep going. Thank you. It kinda helped. Alright. Gotta rest here for a sec before I fall asleep. Alright. Gotta go this way. Ooh, I need you. Oi, buddy! Thank you, I think. The Venus flytrap right there. Okay, I think I just need a beeline at this point. Ah, those worms are so good. Oh my god. So close. Right. Left, left. Baton. Don't need that. Might as well. Alright. I need to go right there. Okay, I can make it. And I did this all with... I did that in 7 minutes. I gotta say, that was pretty quick, no? Yeah, doing that in 7 minutes is not bad at all. That's definitely a PB. Alright. And we're good. Nice! Alright. Still have 3 minutes left on the clock. I'm gonna take a little look-see at the bread, but yeah. I did pretty good. I sure heard there's a glider here or something. I mean, I guess I'll take that. And I guess I'll take this, and I'll just waddle my way over here. I'll eat that, and then... No, I don't think I will. Alright, so let's see. Right. Alright, let me check on the bread real quick. Yeah, it's definitely gonna need like maybe 3 more minutes. Yeah, okay. I'm just going to get this set, and then hopefully I'll be in a safe spot in 3 minutes, and yeah, we'll be good to go. We'll be peachy, we'll be fine. It's all fine in the world. Trust. The Citadel. Yeah, this shouldn't be hard. The Citadel is fairly easy. In my experience, at least. Oh, is that a mimic or is it real? It's real? Ooh, wait, that's kind of good. Oh, especially with a parasol. Ooh. I could actually theoretically fly a little bit. And this parasol isn't the greatest thing, but it actually might do very good here. Take that with me. Hi, Rai. Oh wow. Hi, hello Rai. I know it looks like I'm playing Peak, and I definitely am, but I am also playing. I'm also baking today. If you can look to the left here, I am baking. Just that we're doing stuff. But hi! Oh, you got the first redeem too. Oh, I gotta give you a thing. Well, I will give you a thing in due time. I am currently peaking right now, unfortunately. But hi, Rai. Hello, hello. Ouchies. Ooh, Peak. Yeah, I'm doing a solo run of Peak right now, and I gotta say, if you play today's Peak, it's very easy. That or I've just gotten really lucky with loot. Which also might be the case as well. I got really lucky with loot. Kept getting, I got a parasol, which is nice to have. But I also got, like, I got, like, so many rescue claws, too. Yeah, I've been just very lucky. But hi! Bush, is there any mods in chat right now? Because can we get a shout out for Rai? Rai's cool. Rai is a really cool VTuber. She's a bread-based VTuber, if you can't tell with the name of Rai. She is cool. She has a nice model. I'll call myself out and say I don't watch enough of her streams to give you a full detailed response. But she is cool and it is worth checking out. Out. Oh, 5 seconds. And then I gotta go take the bread out real quick. Alright, give me a sec. I gotta take the bread out before it burns. Rolls are out. They're done. Ah, okay. Oh, perfect. Just in time, just to see that, I guess. Nah, that would just be easy. Ooh, nice. Hmm. I don't think I can. No, I think it would be better to just... Honestly, I am just going to use my resources. What's the point of having them if I don't use them, right? Okay. Okay, I'm not gonna lie, I'm surprised I was able to get that out, the thing out. It kind of burns my hands a little bit, but you know what? The grind is very much worth it, alright? Bread is life, and I must make sure that every bread comes out correctly. Even if it is only a test. Speaking of VTubers I need to make into bread, Rye, I gotta make you into bread eventually. Question is what kind of bread I would make you, but you're definitely on the block of like, I need to make you into bread. It's just that I don't know what to make you. Like, obviously the easy thing to make her into is like, you know, a rye bread, but I feel like that's too easy, you know? I do not know. Come on, charge faster. I definitely think like a chocolate rye bread is in order. I think chocolate rye works nicely. Your design makes me think of chocolate. It's a lot like bready. You just kind of give me like chocolate like espresso vibes or stuff like that. Not sure if that's up to snuff with you. But that's that kind of vibes you kind of do give. I don't know. Maybe I'm gonna have to ask for your input later. I think I'm also definitely getting the night achievement, where you don't get hit by any of the traps, which is nice. I know that's fairly hard. Oh, I'm almost at the top. I gotta start wasting shit. Ugh. My head was getting crushed. Alright. Nice. Alright. Yeah, I'm almost there, you know, I just might as well treat myself. I would, if I had a better angle and wouldn't shoot myself. Actually, no, this is better, this is better. Yeah, this is so much better. And got through without even getting hit. Let's go. Alright. Yes! The medieval history badge. Let's go. Alright, I gotta get up there quick now. Maybe this is enough to get the speedrun achievement. Let's see. doing the speedrun tech. Come on! It'd be so awesome, it'd be so cool! If I got the speedrun tech, it'd be so awesome! It'd be really cool, please give it to me. Please, 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 I would like it. It would be very nice. Be poggies, be really awesome. Oh! Wait, actually, that's not the badge I was expecting. I guess I was a little longer than anticipated? Alright. How long did it take me to get up here? Wait, I did it! I got the Hasty badge! Yay! I got it! I'm a speedrunner! New fit. New drip. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah! Oh, that's a cool hat! I like that. Yeah, I'm a gamer. I'm so good at this game. Oh, I'm awesome. Yippee! Yay! I'm so good. Look, there are my balloons. Peak featuring the 3 balloons on the bottom left of the A. Okay, that was a good peak break. That was truly a very peak break right there. But now, I actually do want to take a look-see before I actually do the thing I want to do. Yeah, hey, if you guys want to play Peak with me, I'm very good at Peak. Please play with me. I like this one the most still. I still like this one. No, I like this one. The hat. Yeah, that's a cool hat. Is that the Hat in Time hat, or am I crazy? I don't know, it makes me think of the Hat in Time. Alright. Well, that was fun. Wait, maybe if anything I need to change my eyes. That's scary. Yeah, that's just good. I like that just the best. Alright, we're done peeking, because now we can actually get back to... baking! We can actually get back to that thing. You remember the thing that we were doing? The thing that we were doing for the stream? Yeah, that thing. This thing. Hold on, let me just change things real quick, because, I can. It's time to get back to baking. Okay. PNG.
Toggle. Back. Okay. And we're back. Back at it again at the Krispy Kreme. Okay, so there's a lot of things that has happened. These are very good to go. They're very much proofed. So they are going to be brushed with an egg wash, and we're gonna send it. These look pretty though. For a banana bread, these look real nice. I like how these look. Yeah, I think like the inside and like not what's the word? The text? No, the speckles of like the little things that you find in bananas. I think that kind of adds to it. I really like how that looks actually. I think it adds nice visuals, so you know that this isn't your ordinary. Shut up, phone. I'm trying to talk about bread. I'm trying to monologue about bread. Sorry, before I was rudely interrupted. I like the little like speckles and spots that you can probably see. That's from like the inside of a banana, because there's like little. They're technically seeds, I think. You know, is that something that I'm not sure if that's something that many people think about. Anyone realize that the little black things in like bananas. Do you lot realize those are seeds? Because they are seeds, just to let you know. Gotta move my things. Yeah, I'm not sure if that was an obvious thing, but the little black specks that you find in bananas sometimes, those are seeds. Did you know? Okay. Ah, flies. Let's see here. These look good though. These turned out real nice. These actually look really cute though. Look at these things. My body is in the way. Hold on. Let me first put these on a cooling rack. I couldn't put them on a rack because I was unfortunately climbing like my life depended on it, because it kind of did. So, test. My microphone died. I do apologize. Where was I cut off? Where did I stop talking? Okay, let me just reiterate everything I said because I don't remember when I stopped talking. But these, really beautiful. They turned out real nice. They're really nice, soft, and plush. They smell really fruity, and they just look like fun little rolls, like little muffins even. And I'm very excited to see how the cami bread turns out because look, it turned out really nicely. You're gonna be able to cut your portions very easily. You're gonna be able to cut them real nice. And it might, I'm not sure how it's gonna exactly rise, but I'm excited to see how it does. The charcoal bread, unfortunately, since I maybe have added a little bit too much charcoal, it didn't really rise up to the occasion. There also might be a complication because I guess milk chocolate would diminish the growth. So I'm not sure. Maybe it's something else that I'll look into, but I think definitely next time I need to add less charcoal. It is a bit overpowered, I think. But I'm still gonna bake it and see what happens because I want to see what the charcoal bread is gonna turn into. I gotta actually take some pictures now because if these pop off, if these are real good right now and I enjoy the flavor and I think they're palatable and I think they're good and just like something that I would definitely give to someone because it just tastes good generally speaking, not even thinking about anything else. I want to know if it tastes good, I'm going to print it and send it and then make the recipe and etc. Because these look beautiful, I gotta just say. They look really cool. They look nice. They're unique. They're different shapes. And I like how they look. So yes, I like how they look. I'm happy how they look. and I want to see. And if they're good, I'm gonna give it. I can't say a word because Twitch banned it. Baking VTuber. I don't know what else he would call me, and I'm quite concerned to what else he would call me. Excuse me. Okay, sorry, I was talking to a phone and it wasn't listening to me for a good minute there. Okay. But hi, Grand Duck. Hello. It's not a slur, don't worry. Well, could you tell me what word it rhymes with so I can know what word you're talking about? You're leaving me in a bit of the dark here. Ink. Oh! Is it like Twinkle, Twinkle, Little Star? Is it like that, maybe? Is that the word you're trying to... Yeah? Okay. That's mean. I'm not a twinkly dinkly do. I'm not even... I'm just a boy. I'm just... You don't hurt the... I'm just a boy. Why? But you bake? Yeah? What is that supposed to mean? Are you calling bakers twinks? That's fucked up, man. I'm gonna tell all my baker friends about you now, and they're gonna beat you up. They're gonna point at you and beat you. I call every baker I know that, and I'm married to one too. Well, I guess you have the rights to if you're married. I mean, if you're married to one, so now I can't really say anything. Ah, fuck. Alright, well, enough dallying around, I guess. I'm going to actually try one of these. Unfortunately, I'm going to have to spit it out because I am trying to fast. I missed. How did I miss that? I'm trying to fast. I'm just trying to make sure I get, be healthy, I guess. So I don't want to eat this late at night, especially when I'm probably going to go to sleep in like 2 hours or so. So many damn flies. I don't know how to get rid of them, but... yeah. Anyways, I'm going to try this. Let me see. I hope it will be as fruity as I hope it to be. Okay. Actually, this is pretty good. Yeah, no, this is actually pretty good. I like that. It's very delicate. It's very soft. And the fruitiness is kind of very much in the background. This is actually more of a savory roll than I thought it was going to be. Like, it has, like... It does have the scent of cantaloupe. It's very mild. Oh shit, I'm eating this. I'm swallowing it. Fuck. Well, there goes my fast. And there's actually a little bit of like texture as well. I think it's the seeds from the strawberries. So there is a nice little bit of texture here and there, though it's not very evenly distributed. But that is actually quite good. It's very tasty. And also, on top of it, it's kind of nice to just pull apart, and you can pull it apart actually fairly easily. I actually really like that. I don't think it needs sugar, because I think sugar would kind of ruin it. That's actually like really good as just like a little snack, like a nice little. That is just good. Funny enough, that's just a good dinner roll. It really is. I like that. I'm gonna keep. I think that's a recipe worth writing down. That right off the. Okay, that's good. Huh. Wow. Wow. I do like that. I like the flavor of it. It actually is really good. It's like the best way I can explain it is that there is a subtle sweetness and it is a touch fruity. Wait, let's fly. There was a fly. So anyways, it's like a touch fruity. You can kind of taste the bit of like cantaloupe and stuff like that. The matcha's kind of more in the background. I don't really even notice it terribly much. I think I'm pretty much just using the matcha more for the visual color because the crocodile is green, so making it green, looking green at least, makes it more I don't know, more in tune to the character. So there's that. But yeah, no, I think that turned out really nicely. I think that's worth printing. Ooh, these look good. They smell quite good too. I just had to spin them around. All right, so they went in for, okay, I gotta write this down because I always forget to write down bake times. Where did I put my pen and pencil and things to write things down? Where did I put all my things? Where did I put my stuff and where did I put my things? No, actually, where did I put my stuff and things? Oh, it's over there. Okay, let's see. So, gonna write this down. Banana bread, it seems like it's gonna take 15 minutes. 15 at 350. The fruit matcha bread, that is gonna take 10 minutes at 350. That turned out real nice. Right now in the oven is the banana one, so I already wrote that down. All right, here, let me put something in frame because it kind of looks kind of plain just staring at that. Yeah, I think the next one we'll bake this one next. Go away. Nice. We'll go for this one next. I believe that should be the next one we will bake. I think it just makes sense in my head. We'll bake that one next. Then, I don't know how long I should bake it for. It's a big old log, so I think maybe half an hour seems best. Seems ideal, at least. Yeah, so the Cami one will go in for half an hour, maybe, give or take. I'll put it for 15, flip, go for 5 more. And then I'm not sure. Honestly, I feel but I'm going to just check my options at this point because I will need to go raid someone soon. There's a lot of good options here. There's actually I hear a fly. Sounds like it just got electrocuted. I don't know why and how. I don't have anything electrical in here. If anything, it's kind of interesting of how if it did get electrocuted, that'd be kind of funny. Oh, Cammy, a VTuber that I'm making. I could raid them. We could raid them and tell them, hey, we made you the bread. Could also raid Eros as well. She's also live. There is plenty of choices. Oh, I hear it. Well, it's dead now. It was just on the floor. The hell? Alright, well, you know what? You can stick with your friends now. Now I gotta put this towel away. Okay. Okay, so I'm kind of stuck between two people now. Oh wait, I gotta change category. We're no longer peaking. I forgot. Peak break. No longer peak break. We are now back to food break. Food and drink. There we go. Yeah, I think we'll raid into Cammy, because I do have a good feeling that this one's gonna turn out well. I think it's gonna turn out the best. I think it might turn out good, and I'll be happy that they go like, hey, I made you into bread, and then leave. Act like nothing happened. Woo! Oh, wait. Okay. Banana bread is finished. Wow, look at these. Look at them. Isn't this beautiful? They look like really good burger buns, if I do say so myself. Look at them. Beautiful, shiny, perfect color and everything. Wow. Alright. Just gotta move them from point A to point B. I got chef hands. This isn't gonna be that bad. It's a little bad. That is a little hot. Hot enough that I'm going to just grab some assistance with some tongs and pull. There we go. Nice. All right. Next things next. I'm going to get Cammy's on here. Okay. We're gonna take this one and put her straight in the oven. Let's go. Okay, it's at 350. I think my oven is a little cooler by 25 degrees. Ow. You know, Rye, I'm just out of curiosity. Do you know a VTuber known as Goosty B? I have a feeling you probably would like her. I think you two. I have a feeling that you two would vibe together. They're cool. They're cool little goober. They're cool. I would recommend. I like to throw rocks at them. Beat them with hammers, if you will. Ooh, yeah, these turned out real nice. Ugh. 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 They're hot. I'm losing feeling from my fingers. Minty Musics? No, Goosty B. Goosty B. Have you heard of that VTuber? They're cool. You know, it's kind of funny whenever I kind of want to chill and talk about a VTuber. Every single time I want to chill and talk about a VTuber, I just say like, oh, I like this VTuber. They're cool. You should check them out. Why? Because I said so. And then I don't really explain much more from there. I just kind of go like, they're cool. You should. Oh my god, wait, I just realized. Oh. I forgot to put the almonds on top. Like, you know how they were supposed to be like that? Oh, wait, you know what? I can save that. I know how I can fix this. Kind of fix. Okay. There is a way, because I've done something like this before. So, the way to fix it, and this actually might be advantageous, if you have toppings and you forgot to put the toppings on and they are cooked like this, there is a way to still put the toppings on. It is best and ideal to get a whitewash at this point. This is egg whites. The egg whites add shine, but still have a touch of cohesion. They are still applicable to being glue-like. So with that in mind, and also with how egg whites doesn't add any color, it only enhances shine. This can be used as a very simple glue. And now I can just really quickly put some almonds on top, or at least try to. I'm just gonna pile them on top. And now I can kind of just throw them in the oven for just like a minute. Okay. Hopefully that will be enough time for it to stick. It would have been a lot nicer if I actually had the almonds on. I'm probably gonna have to botch the look of them, but it's better than nothing, I suppose. I was thinking like, man, these look good, but something seems off, and it's like, oh shoot, I forgot, because I guess I also just came fresh off of peak, so like my brain was in full stamina, full panic mode still. Oh well. Hopefully the little bit of cohesion will be enough to stick those almonds on top. And if not, I will botch the picture. I will make it look nice-ish. So yes. Needs to go in for one more minute. So here, I want to show some of the weird ingredients I have for baking in the future. One of the things, this isn't weird, but this is for the braided pandasal I want to make, is these things. It's a leaf of sorts, and it's supposed to be very... Well, to be honest, I don't really know how to explain it, because I don't really know what it is, to be completely frank with you all. But then I also have this. I'm not sure if this is edible to human beings. I will be so honest. But I was thinking about, you know how you can make tea with catnip? Because that is apparently a thing. What if I make a bread with catnip? I don't know how it's gonna taste. I don't even know what catnip even tastes like. But also it'd be really funny if you have cats in your home and then you like, oh, I'm gonna make a bread, and you make bread with catnip, and it's just like, it seems really silly in my head, and I would really love for that to happen. Like, you're making bread with catnip, and like, oh, your cat attacks you as you're trying to make the bread. That just seems really funny in my evil head. Alright. It doesn't look like they stuck too much, but shh, don't tell anyone. We're going to cheat the picture. People are going to believe. They have to just, I'm just gonna make it look like they're on top, but they're not actually on top. It's a genius design, let me tell you. It's a genius idea. Deception at its finest. Alright. Yeah, I'm just gonna let them cool off now. Then I will fill them with, what is it? I'll fill them with the sweet potato filling. Yeah, I'm just trying to clean up my stovetop now. There's just a whole bunch of almonds everywhere. I must clean my mess. Oh, woe is me. I have to clean up the messes I make. But yeah, I'm very happy at least that of all the breads I've made the breads I've made today, it looks like at least 2 of them are going to be good, so that's a plus. And also, I should do this now because... Ow, I forgot. These just came out that hurt. I forgot. The bread, you know, this pan that I'm touching with my bare hands, yeah, it kind of hurts. Only kinda, not exactly, but kinda hurts. I can live with it. Anyways, anywho's, I'm gonna now stuff this with, purple potato puree. Okay. Get in. There we go. Nice and filled. Now, I'm honestly not going to fill all of them in because I don't feel like it. But I do want to fill some out for a picture, you know? Because the idea is to fill it in with like a nice purple potato puree. But it's like more of a sweet side, you know, like how like it's kind of like a very strange equivalent to like a red bean bun, if you will. Almost like that. A little bit different, but almost like that. So yes. Ideally, I would like to do it a different way. Using the sweet potato and adding like some more cream to make it more creamy for one thing and making it more white, and so the purple actually does show through a little bit more than just being this dark color. But that is the ideal world. And right. One more, I'll stuff one more here. Get in. There we go. Yeah, the nice thing about like filled breads and whatnot, you would think it's actually really hard to do. Like, how do you stuff breads full of filling? It's a lot easier than you think, because you literally just poke it through the bungle hole and then you squeeze. It's very simple. It's not that hard. Okay. Ow. Ow. Okay, piping tip, go away. All right, 15 minutes is almost done. And these feel real. The thing about filled breads and whatnot, these were like so light and soft. Now it's kind of soft and chonky. This thing has some heft to it. This thing has some weight now. I suppose it only makes sense to do a cross section now, right? All right, let's take a little look-see here. I should probably get my phone for this. Should take a picture of the cross section here. But I'm already kind of seeing it, and I'm very excited. I'm very happy with how it looks. It looks really good, actually. I ain't gonna lie. It turned out real nice. I'm proud of that. Here, let's see it for real though. But wow, look at that. That's actually like perfect. It's a perfect fill, actually. Hold on, I'm gonna put that. I'm gonna take a picture. Yeah, that filled in really nicely, actually. Look at that. It's pretty much perfect in the center. It kind of does look like a red bean bun in a really weird way. It's just not red bean, it's purple potato, which, I mean, it definitely is a filling, right? Well, there's only one thing left to do, and I'm going to taste it. I'm kind of not hungry anymore, so I feel like I might be a touch critical with this, but I'm going to taste this little part here. I just want to taste the bread itself. Not as much banana flavor as I thought it was going to be. It is very neutral. It's kind of very reminiscent to like how a red bean bun bread tastes like, but not as sweet, actually. Oh, but you can smell the bread itself, and it's there's a lot of aroma of banana. It smells incredibly fruity. Ooh. And actually, when you smell it, it tastes better too. Oh, now I taste the banana. Yeah, now the nose and the mouth are working together, and now I kind of really taste it. That's pretty damn good, I gotta say. Well, I might as well just try it with the filling now, too. Okay. It's good, but I think I need to put a little bit more love in that purple potato. It's very carroty. It kind of tastes like a beet. So I think I should have definitely put a little bit more love, because for the purple potato, I just literally just put purple potato, mashed it up, and that's it. So I think I probably have to make a good mash or a custard of sorts. So I might try to take whatever I have left in that bag and experiment tomorrow and just make like a custard, you know? It's not going to be a terribly hard thing to do on paper, because I essentially just have to make a really nice mash that has a bit of sweetness to it, right? And a bit better texture. Yeah, I'm going to do that tomorrow. Ugh. And maybe I should actually like blend it a few times too. It is a touch stringy, which the texture makes it a little strange. But the flavor though, the flavor is actually good. I do like the flavor of it. It's just unfortunately not that much of anything. But yeah, adding some like adding like an egg yolk, maybe some cream, making it very velvety would probably take it that extra mile and make it like pretty on par with a red bean bun. I do have high hopes for that. Okay, let's take out the other bread. Cami. The one that is constricted, that one. The one in the straitjacket. Okay. So far, it looks the same. I think this is kind of a last minute thing. I will give it a touch of egg wash. And I also think I'm going to throw it in for a few more minutes. Give it an egg wash, maybe give it more color. It's gonna be a little difficult with the strands of yarn, of baker's twine, but we're gonna see what happens. No! The egg, I spilled some. Ugh. Alright. Anyways. In you go. 5 more minutes, and you shall be done. Yeah, I think, though, I'm going to finish this one up, and once it's all finished and said and done, I believe I'm going to send you guys off. Yeah, I know, I got one more bread to bake. I gotta still bake the brioche here, but I'm gonna bake it, see what happens, and if it's good, I will send you guys pictures on Twitter and Discord. If you're not a part of the Discord, it's in my about. Yeah. All right. Let's see. I need to give it like 5 more minutes. Hi, how goes the bread? The bread is going good. It's turning out pretty well. So far, we're just waiting on 5 more minutes to pass, and then once that is done, we will be ready to go. Hold on, it's gonna come to me. Scatterbrain. We're gonna be ready to go, and unfortunately here, friend, you will pretty much at the butt end of stream. I hate to tell yous. But yeah, we are going to be raiding Camisole Corzelette. We're gonna raid into her. Currently, she is playing Peak, so not too far off the beating path of what I was doing like a few moments prior. I'm unfortunately scrolling on Twitter again. I do apologize. It's my habit. It's like, yes, I love scrolling. I love scrolling. Oh, I'm not gonna lie. My brain is kind of just done. It's baked. It's good. It's tired. As much as I hate to say it, I'm sleepy. Yeah. A little tired, a little honk me. I'm wondering if I should actually add like, what is it? Poppy seeds? That'd be nice. I don't know. I love scrolling too. It really is a hard thing to not do, right? Okay, either my oven sucks, or it really didn't do that much, unfortunately. It was 5 minutes. 5 or so. Let me see. Was it cooked? It is cooked. But I'm not really sure how I feel about how it looks. It looks pretty. I mean, it looks good, but it's something about it doesn't look right. Maybe I should bake it a little longer. Yeah, you know what? I'll bake it longer. But I'm gonna put the other bread in now too, because that just makes sense for me. Okay. Let's see. I need a tailor. Because I ripped my I'm sorry. I don't know why I want to do SpongeBob references. Oh, actually, look. It actually did kind of stuck a little. Oh, nice. Alright. I am going to transfer the baking vessel here. Yes, I am acknowledging right now that this is literally straight from the oven, and that did just hurt my hands. But despite it just hurting my hands, I'm going to carry and continue on because I'm stubborn and I want to bake stuff. It's baking time. Right. I'm only gonna just wash 3 of them because I'm not really sure how well it's gonna work. So I want to do 3 of them wash and then the other ones just dry. Maybe also the reason why the Cami one didn't turn that grand is because I also added the egg wash a little later than I would normally. I'm not really even sure if it even needs an egg wash, but it kind of just looks pale, you know? Not much color. Okay, well, we'll say goodbye to these guys because they are going to be going into the oven for a little bit longer here. Maybe I gotta turn the oven to turn up to 350. 375 at least. Alright. And I think that will be it for the rest of today's stream. I am tired. I am sorry. I have to admit, I'm low on energy. I'm low on power. Gotta go. Gotta go. And also, I actually need to go write down recipes now because they worked. Well, some of them worked at least. I gotta definitely write down the banana one. What is it? What is it? What is it? Yomi. I gotta write down Yomi's bread. I have to write down. I can't remember. Hold on. Wait. Let's change screens real quick, right?
Okay, and we are back at the base screen here. But yeah, those are good. Those are recipes. I gotta write them down now. They turned out real nicely. So, I'm tired. I'm going to go rest. Thank you all for tuning in today. I don't think I'm going to be streaming until next week, unfortunately. I would stream Thursday, but I think I will not be available Thursday. I am going to be invading another state. So I will be unavailable till then. But thank you all for tuning in today. I may or may not stream a bit. Maybe I might stream Wednesday, who knows? But that is enough for me today. Thank you all for tuning in. We are going to hopefully raid into Cami. We are. Thank you all for tuning in today. Here's a raid message, and that's it. Thank you all for tuning in today. I said it for the 7th time, but I hope you guys have a good rest of your morning, afternoon, and or evening, and I will see you whenever I see you next. Yeah. Okay. I'll see you around. I hope you have a good rest of your time zone, and yeah. Alt Kichee, everyone, and ciao. Bye bye.